Hey, Bob. Getting started. I'm a little late today. Thank you. I got a big ferocious kitty. What are you doing? I hope everyone's doing okay. You got a little man. Yeah, the cat has. He always has all my stuff. Okay, two blue ones. I know it. Aw, you guys are so sweet. I really love you. You're very, very nice. I think I missed Bob. He got tired of waiting. He'll probably pop back in. Hang on, I'm trying to make myself a little more decent looking. I hope you're all having a good Monday. It's really, really awful that she, you know, what happened to Gabby. That shouldn't have happened. Oh, hello, it's me. Here's a little crooked. Can't have crooked hair. That's not good. All right, let me add the other thing in here. La, 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 la. There we go. So they still haven't found the boyfriend. Last I heard, they'd executed a warrant on his parents' house and had questioned them, but that's all. All I heard recently. So, there we go. Has anybody heard anything more recent than that? I wish they'd catch the SOB. That's what I wish. Last thing I heard this morning, I did a video about the search at the parents' house, and they were being questioned at the same time. The search was being conducted. That was the last I had heard. Take a little peek. See if I see anything new. No, I don't see anything new. This is supposed to be live. It doesn't look like anything's going on. It looks like they took his Mustang. The Mustang isn't there anymore. That's been removed.
Host of Crime Stories on Fox Nation. And Nancy, as this news happens just as we are right here live on air in Northport, Florida, searching the home again. There's so much to ask you. Let's just get your take on what they might be looking for at the home.
Well,
Yeah,
one,
no, I haven't.
with
I've been
all of
looking,
the
but haven't
press
heard anything yet.
and citizens outside the home, how did laundry get out and nobody noticed? That place has been staked out 24/7. Did he really go to Carlton Reserve? Why do we believe that other than that's what the parents said? I don't understand how the car could have left with him in it. And then the parents bring it back and nobody sees any of this happening. I'm also very concerned about the condition in which Gabby was found, her remains. Was she buried? Was she at the bottom of a ravine? Was she attacked by animals? Did she die from the elements?
Oh,
Because
Nancy
Gabby
Grace, huh?
was buried, then she was murdered. That's what I need to find out.
So the autopsy will be done tomorrow, and I understand they have to wait a little while. The police seem to feel pretty sure about this, so no doubt the family is very devastated.
I'm pretty sure they can tell by the state of her whether or not she was murdered. And that's why they executed a search warrant the next Monday after her body was found. Today was Monday morning.
And other photographs that we had of the
They got the search warrant first thing Monday morning after her body
ones
had
that
been
Gabby
found.
had. So they were critically important to getting to this point where the FBI was able to find the body.
I know. I don't like her either. She's so sensational.
And not finding the body earlier because this is a huge thousands and thousands.
My favorite thing about Nancy Grace is there's a parody of her about her going off about marijuana cookies.
Or the porta potties or the trashes. They're beyond.
Because she really thinks they're hard
the
drugs,
grid.
so it's kind of
I just say
hilarious.
thank God that a blogger saw that and posted it, or another camper, because that really helped them hone in. But the nature of the discovery
Good
of the
Lord.
body is going to be critical.
It's going to be
They had a
critical.
tent, so you could really see what is going on. But back
They
to
did. They had
Landry,
a
I'm
tent.
suspicious was he ever even in Carlton Reserve?
People have tents. I don't let her talk for too long. You know, she's Nancy Grace. You got to shut her up after a while. Let's see, anything live? Usually if I ask for live things, it shows me wild animals, which is pretty cool. I mean, but no news. See, live animals all over the world. I was hoping the local news would have something that the chat's running. Are they going to come back on or not? WFLA, what are you doing? So last we saw, they were searching the house. They took the car. I did not hear about that. I didn't hear anything about what the parents said about the car. Do you know who was the one that said it? Was it the sister? Because she's been talking to reporters. 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago. 6 hours ago. There it is. Thank you. different news
Gabby
story.
Petito's fiance is considered missing, and the search for him is ending its second day. The attorney
It's
for
hard
Brian
to cover
Laundrie's
it all.
family
There's so
said
much.
Friday night that they have not heard
Yeah.
from him since Tuesday.
I found it.
Crews are now focused on a
It's on
25,000
Fox
acre
13
piece of land in
Tampa. Is
Sarasota
when they
County
had it.
called
I was
Parsons
watching
Reserve.
FLA.
Fox 13's Evan Axelbank shows us the progress they've made and why the search is a challenge.
Police brought in heavy equipment suited both for land and water as they tried to narrow down the location of the one person who they know saw Gabby Petito after family last spoke to her August 25th in the Grand Tetons.
We're hopeful that he's, out here. Certainly we prepare for all different possibilities. But our goal is to locate him and bring him back to normal.
The sun beat down as the attention of the nation zeroed in on Brian Laundrie, who police assumed for days was in the home owned by his parents. All day Friday, media and neighbors staked it out as calls grew for Laundrie to finally speak about Gabby. Instead, around 9, his attorney said police were invited to the home by parents who said they hadn't heard from him since Tuesday.
His family says that this is a place that he frequents. They also believe that this is where he came. And again, this is according to them.
Police searched the 200-acre Wyoming Creek Park.
Do you think that was a goose chase, or do you think they thought he was out there?
The 25,000-acre Carlton Reserve. From Skyfox, you can see Brian, maybe a needle in a haystack.
I mean, these were people that were living off the grid in different areas. I don't know how frequently if he would come out here and do, day-long hikes or whatever. I mean, it's you could be out here for months if you wanted.
Evan Axelbank, Fox 13
You could be out here for months if you wanted.
And this afternoon, the Laundrie family attorney shared more details of Brian's parents' movements with us, saying they discovered a note on Brian's car in the preserve when they initially went to look for him on Wednesday. Then they left the car so he could drive back. When Brian did not come home Thursday morning, the parents say they went to retrieve his car. Many more questions than answers tonight, and we will have continuing coverage of the Gabby Petito investigation in our next half hour. More details from investigators out west and the search for Brian ahead at 10:30. We've also posted all the latest updates on the case on our website, fox13news.com, and the FBI is still seeking any information that could help them find Brian.
Yeah, it might be, but it kind of sounded
The
like,
tip line is 1-800-CALL-FBI.
I don't know. Don't you think that's a little? Let's go back, because I thought it was a little strange.
Note on Brian's car in the preserve when they
Okay, there was a note on the car in the preserve. So Wednesday, when they went to look for him, because he didn't come back on Tuesday, when they left the car so he could drive back. Then they returned Thursday to retrieve the car. What did the note say? Did it say, I'm so sorry, goodbye? Or, what kind of note was it? That may be why they were photographing around the shed, is they think that's where he got out of the yard, was behind the shed. I don't know. Top one. I would love to know what the note said. That's kind of important. It could be a please don't tow my car, or it could be I can't live with myself after what I've
There's
done.
a source of water nearby. And when there's water, there are cattails. If you find
We're going to be getting underway tomorrow, Tuesday, September 21st.
Live coverage again.
So tomorrow, also a big day. But something could break tonight. And if that is the case, we'll be back here for you live here on WFLA Now. So I'm on standby here, folks, as far as our next streaming coverage here that is going to begin here whenever there's new developments in story. But really, watch our newscast tonight on WFLA coming up here in 3 minutes' time. Here, the 5 o'clock news here on WFLA News Channel. And of course, as a reminder, all of our coverage is on WFLA.com, the WFLA app. You can find more on the latest on Gabby Petito, Brian Laundrie. And again, that story is really gaining.
Well, it's gaining stuff, but not much has happened today, really. I imagine people leave their cars there for quite some time before anything happens to them. You know, I mean, maybe the parents were worried about it getting towed, and that's why they took it back. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'd love to know where he is. I don't know how in this day and age somebody can drop off the face of the earth. I didn't think that was possible. They found Gabby out in the middle of the desert in Wyoming. Like, you know what I mean? That's like a needle in a haystack. They can find that. Why can't they find this guy? I hope they find him soon. Also, there hasn't been anything going on in the Summer Wells case either. Hmm, I don't know. Yeah, you're figuring pretty good there. I think they called and told the police that he wasn't there when the people started gathering outside their house. When there was a mob outside their house, they reported him missing. So that might have had something to do with it, maybe. So they'd do something about the mob. Maybe they thought they would go away if people knew he wasn't there. That's kind of what I think. They were just trying to convince people he wasn't there. But I could be wrong. But I didn't know about the note or anything like that, so I don't know how that figures in. The whole thing's very strange, don't you think? Especially today. Today's been odd. They're still looking for him. They went and searched the house. They should charge his parents with harboring a fugitive and see if he comes forward. I know. Yeah. I heard he didn't say anything. So I was thinking maybe they just assumed they broke up or something. And they didn't want to push him or whatever. I don't know. Terrible, though. It's really, really terrible. I wish they could find him. That's ridiculous. They knew where he was. I heard that she used to work for the district attorney's office. And so there's people in law enforcement there that are friends with that family. I heard something to that effect, yes. Hiya, Eddie. Yeah, because that's true. As soon as those people showed up and started chanting, they called the police and they came inside. Yeah, it really has. You must be just crazy or something. Why else would you? Yeah, that footage of the van on the side of the road. Yeah, that's how they found her. That's where they figured out where her body was because of that. Oh, you're part of the family who found Gabby? Are you the vloggers to do the camping? Is that you? Yeah, I think it is. I think I recognize you. Welcome. It's nice to have you here. Um, Thank you. Your keen eye found Gabby. Trying to see here. Oh, there we go. If you'd like to join me for a chat, Katie, you can click that and it will add you. It's supposed to. Wait, I want this to be my main element. Right? There has to be a side element. I'll do this. It'll be good. You'll see. Okay. All right. Now, if I go like this, there we go. Should I get full screen? Yeah. Oh, you're not the family. Okay. Yeah, that's really amazing, isn't it? If any of you'd like to join me on here, feel free. You can click that link and anybody can join. But yeah, I'd really be interested to. Yeah, I know she's a beautiful angel in heaven. She really is. She's such a beautiful, beautiful girl. Very special. Just a lovely person. She had so much promise. She was really going to make something of herself. Oh, no. No, that's all right. No worries. We do things on the fly here, so it happens sometimes. Yeah, but anybody that would like to can join the stream with me. If you'd like to talk about it. It's really sad, and it's really amazing that they did catch that video, and that's what found her. Wow. So lucky to just be, filming driving down the road randomly, because that was the thing that did it. Yeah, yeah, that's what I heard, that they were very nice. I saw a little thing of the woman that edits the videos. She's the one that found it. Yeah, me too. I thought so too. I thought it was really weird that she was taking the blame for everything and couldn't stop crying, and nobody thought there was more to that. They just thought, oh, she's a hysterical, mentally ill girl. That's what she is. Oh, really? He forgot to turn the camera off. Wow, what a lucky break, huh? That's amazing. Yeah, it did put up a lot of flags for me, too. Which one? They released the call that was made to 911. Yeah, I bet. They released the 911 call. Let's see if we can find it.
Hi, can you hear me, sir? Yeah, I can hear you. Hi, I'm calling. I'm right on the corner of Main Street by Moonflower, and we're driving by, and I'd like to report a domestic dispute. Florida with the white van, Florida license plate, white van, gentleman. Where's that at? 6 years. They just drove off. They're going down Main Street. They made a right onto Main Street from Moonflower. Yeah, what were they doing? What'd you say? What were they doing? We drove by and the gentleman was slapping the girl. He was slapping her? Yes, and then we stopped. They ran up and down the sidewalk. He proceeded to hit her, hopped in the car, and they drove off.
Why didn't they pursue that more? They didn't want to do the paperwork, huh? When they stopped him and asked him, and she was taking the blame for everything. They didn't even my sister and I talked about this. They didn't even pursue the fact that what you said happened doesn't match what the 911 caller said, because the person called 911 because they were concerned for her well-being, not his. Wow. That's why she was crying. She just got the shit beat out of her. And they didn't even, say, are you afraid of him? You can tell us. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, he acted like he'd just been doing nothing and she was attacking him. And it sounded like she was really trying hard to take all the blame so he didn't knock the shit out of her for it. That pisses me off. I know, that poor little girl. And she was so far from home. She should have called her parents. Why didn't she call her parents? They would have got her out of it. She'd spent all that time working on that van. She'd really put a lot of work into it. I can see why she didn't want to just walk away from it. That's messed up. Those police, I hope they're all in trouble. That's really awful. Good Lord. I'd heard he'd shoved her, and that's why somebody called the police. That's what the police said. Yeah. They should have pressed further. They should be in trouble. Somebody reported that she was being beat, and they didn't even pursue that when they got there. I was there. Yeah, this one was in Moab. I know. I could tell by the way she took the blame for everything that at the very least she was mentally abused, like she always thinks everything's her fault. Mm, that's really messed up. No wonder he's hiding, huh? Yes, he did. He should have trained better at all. In the body cam footage, you can see how relieved she is when they say that they're going to spend the night apart. Why didn't they notice that? There's a bunch of that they should have noticed.
Oh, this is the white van that Gabby and Brian were in, traveling across the country more than 2,000 miles. And while clues to Gabby's whereabouts may be inside that van, investigators are also sifting through a dozen social media posts. They're documenting the couple's stops.
This is about her social
trip.
media posts.
Tonight, we wanted to take a closer look at the digital trail to see what adds up and what doesn't. July 2nd, 2021, Brian and Gabby.
I'm also mad there wasn't a woman
in a
there.
converted camper van.
Why didn't they send a woman cop out there?
Trip to national parks in Colorado, Utah, and Wyoming.
They should have.
Never goes outside. By July 4th, they each post on Instagram
cute.
from Monument Rocks
Gabby
National
Petito
Landmark
never
in
goes
Kansas.
outside.
Brian writes, downsizing our life into this itty-bitty van was the best decision we've ever made. The couple continues west. By July 10th, Gabby and Brian have visited the Great Sand Dunes National Park. July 11th, another post from Gabby, still at Great Sand Dunes. Her caption, last day in Colorado, now to Utah. They resurface on Instagram July 16th, saying they are at Zion National Park in Utah.
You can't keep chocolate in Utah. Not in July.
Gabby writes, the past 2 nights camping in Zion have been so cool, literally. Brian posts too, sharing photos from Zion the next 3 days. On July 18th, he writes, it's a lot easier walking up a river holding someone's hand than walking alone, tagging Gabby. July 21st, Gabby updates her Instagram from Bryce Canyon National Park, documenting the couple's last steps, Zion to Cedar Breaks to Bryce.
It's one of the leading causes of death among young
Bryce
women.
Canyon. Brian writes on July
Is to be
23rd,
killed by their
thank you, Gabby,
significant
for
other.
putting up with me through Utah, a topographic playground.
Yeah.
They keep moving. Now, Mystic Hot Springs in Utah. Then checking in on July 30th and 31st from Canyonlands National
Right
Park.
now, I thought that happened
We
earlier.
are
I thought it looked
right
like they
outside
were all
Camp
gone
Lake
now.
Right now, in a free dispersed camp spot.
Then the
That was
couple
this
that posts
morning.
nearly every day goes off the grid for 13 days. August 12th
I would
is a
too.
key date in the timeline. Two
I would have
things
been
happened.
down there
Gabby posts
before
on
they ever
Instagram
found her if it was
referencing
my
a calm
daughter.
Monday morning hike in Arches National Park. But August 12th is a Thursday. The post could signal that they've been there the entire week. The couple also gets into a fight in Moab, Utah. Police are called, and body camera video shows Gabby in tears. Laundry tells police that traveling together has created an emotional strain between them. The couple is separated for the night. Petito in the van, Laundry, goes to a hotel. No charges are filed. Brian is back on Instagram.
And they put her in the
next day,
van and him in a
August 13th,
hotel?
with a lengthy post about destructive economic practices and living with less. It's his last post. 5 more days of silence. Then on August 19th, an 8-minute YouTube video about Gabby and Brian's cross-country trip is posted to their account, Nomadic Static.
And they're kind of like in the desert.
A few trees.
Then Gabby posts on Instagram, but something is different. It is her first post of the trip without a location. Gabby's father, Joe Petito, FaceTimes with his daughter 2 days later on August 21st. She says she's in Salt Lake City, and her dad notices no red flags. August 25th, Gabby's final Instagram post. No location, just this caption, Happy Halloween. That day is also the last day Gabby's family says they heard from her. A phone call saying that she was in Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. 5 days later, August 30th, a text from Gabby's phone to her mother. No service in Yosemite. 2 days later, September 1st, Brian Laundrie returns to his parents' home in Northport, Florida, in the van. a 40-hour drive from Yosemite. Gabby is not with him. Her family reports her missing
He drove
September
straight.
11th. What a timeline. And I just want to remind you of the breaking news tonight out of Northport, Florida. Brian Laundrie's attorney saying, quote, tonight, be advised that the whereabouts of Brian Laundrie are currently unknown. The FBI is currently at the Laundrie residence removing property to assist in locating Brian. As of right now, the FBI is looking for both Gabby and...
See, this is before she was found. I just wanted the info on the social media posts. See, this is live right now. There's nothing going on there. Nobody home. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah. I'm just so sad about the whole thing. I wish it would have turned out different. I hope they find him with a bullet in his head. Oh, hey. Oh. It's just some press waiting for something to happen, just like us. That's this. Oh, no, that's fine. Yes, WFLA. They know my stuff. Yeah, that's it. Well, that's Fox News Live here now. Thank you. That's not live. That's murder. Which one of these is the new one? This is from this morning. They're like, this one says live.
Insulin injections can make diabetes complicated. Meet Omnipod. It delivers insulin without daily injections. Just
Yeah, there's nothing happening there. Well, I hope they find out something soon. We've been waiting for something to happen with Summer Wells for over 3 months. I'm not the only one saying now that the cops might have messed it up, and that's why they haven't found her. It's because they did the wrong things to begin with. They aren't even telling people anything either. At least with this case, they come out and tell you what's going on, where they're at, what's being done. They aren't telling us anything about that poor little girl. That's very sad. Yeah, I saw that. It looks like it could be. That could be why they found her so quick. As soon as that video was turned over, she was found pretty much. Yeah, the police weren't. There isn't anything new right now. Yeah, I saw that. And the sandals outside the van. When you're in the back of the van, why would you close the door? Because you don't want to be seen. Or there's something in there you don't want people to see. I don't know. kind of strange. Closing it from the inside like that when it's parked on the side of a dirt road. Most people would shut it from the back and get in the front, right? A little weird. Anyway, I wanted to take a moment and come on and talk about her and see where everybody was at on it. And I'm looking forward to something new, but we don't have anything new right now. Oh, that's awful, Katie. Oh, they debunked the guy in the background? It's just the shape and the distance as it's going by. It's very hard to tell. Yeah. I'd like to close it out with a little prayer for Gabby and Summer. Heavenly Father, please bless the sweet soul of Gabrielle Petito and soothe the hearts of her family and friends and all those who care about her and bring them comfort in this most difficult time. We also ask for your help, Heavenly Father, in finding little Summer Moon Utah Wells, who's been gone for so long now. We want to bring her home. Everyone is so heartbroken and misses her so much. We pray she is found safe, but if nothing else, she is brought home. We ask these things in your precious name. Amen. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and that there's something to find out soon. Bye-bye.